Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful bead bag, and it's beginners friendly. So to my whole subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and for always supporting this girl. If this is your new in this channel, sorry I won't be showing my face. If this is your first time right in this channel, sorry I won't be showing my face, but this is my picture. And please don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to, and also hit the like button and share this video with someone you might just be helping someone. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so to start you'll be needing this is an 8mm pearl. This is 8mm pearl. You need your fishing line. This is 0.70 fishing line. You will need your flat nose to pull the fishing line, or a plier. This is also called a flat nose. This is a round nose. Then you need your scissors or your cutter. So I'm going to start by cutting out fishing line. Please, if you are a beginner, I would advise you not cut a fishing line or a rope that is too long. So I'll put 4 beads in any side of the fishing line, 4 beads, and then I'll cross to the 4th one. This is how you cross: opposite fishing line facing each other, and then you pull. For the first one, make sure you hold both fishing lines so it can be equal. So having done that, I'll put 1 bead there, 1 bead there, and cross with 1. So 1 bead on the right fishing line, another 1 bead on the left fishing line. Pick 1 bead, put it in any of the fishing line, any of the sides, and then cross. So can you see? So I repeat the same thing again: 1 there, and I'll cross. Sorry, I really get carried away. 1 here, and I'll cross. So that's what you do all the way round. So I've done 10. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I want to show you how to turn so you can continue to build it. So now instead of putting 1 bead here, 1 bead here, and crossing with 1, you're going to load all your bead in one side of the fishing line. I'm going to load it here, and you're going to put 3 bead. So you put all the 3 bead in one side. Now the side that you didn't put bead, you will cross with the 3rd bead alone. So now this falls by the side, not in the middle. So now this fishing line, because we want to turn, you're going to load 3 bead again and cross with the 3rd bead. And cross with the 3rd bead. Now having done that, can you see this is what it gives us? Yeah. So now this bead here, this one, just this one, you're going to pass this fishing line by the side into it. I'm taking my time to explain the question. I told you this design is beginners friendly. So having passed it into it, can you see what it gives us? Now this other side of the fishing line that you didn't pass, you're going to load 2 bead, and you cross with the 2nd bead. Cross with the 2nd bead. Now you continue like that again. The next bead by this side here, you're going to pass the fish line into it. Now just watch the direction I am passing it into. Yeah, just like that. Pass the fish line into it. This outer fish line that you didn't pass, you will load 2 bead again, cross to the 2nd bead. Now that's what you do all the way up. When it's time to turn again, I will show you how to turn. So you continue like that all the way up. Okay, now so I've gotten all the way, and don't mind the fact that it's folding. If you are working with this shape of bead, it won't fold. It's because of this shape, but it's straightening out with time. So now that I've gotten to the end, I want to turn again. So I've passed my fishing line into this bead. So what I will do now is, instead of loading 2 bead here as usual, because I want to turn, I'm loading my 2 bead in the fishing line that I passed. I'm going to put 2 bead here, and I'll cross with the 2nd bead. So can you see it forms by the side again? So what you do now is, this fishing line here, you know the goal is you want it to turn and come like this so you can continue. So this fishing line here, you load 3, you cross with the 3rd bead. Cross with the 3rd bead, it gives us this. and then you continue the same procedure. You pass your fishing line into this, you put 2 bead, and you cross to the second one. So if you want to turn again at the other end, that's the same way you would do it. So guys, my fishing line is almost finishing, so I want to show you how to add a fishing line. So after crossing, so let's say the fishing line is already short, so what you just do is just pass the fishing line into the bead. Just pass it all the way down. You pass it, you pass both sides. I'm going to do the same thing for this one too. Now there's no there's no lay down route to passing. Just make sure you follow the lines that the fishing line is following, so that it doesn't look so obvious. Then this one too, you bring it, you pass. So when you pass, remember to pull your fishing line with, remember to pull it with your flat nose. And then you cut. Now some people prefer to just connect their fishing line and tie it, but it doesn't always make the work neat. And you know, it's not just skill you're learning, you're also learning how to do a neat job. So that's why I like to pass it. So that way if you look, you won't even know anything has been passed. So to continue now, you pick the fishing line you're working with. So you pick fishing line you're working with, 0.70, cut a new one, and then just put it here. This was where it was, you know. So just look as though you have just finished crossing, and then you continue the row or the process. Fishing line is pretty long. You pass it into here, and then you put 2 beads, you cross to the second one. Now whenever you add a new fishing line, it's important that you hold both together and pull so they can be equal. So you don't have one fishing line that one side is longer than the other one, and then you continue the same process like that. Pass into this, pass into that. So now I've gotten to the end. I know I still want to turn one more time. So the usual procedure, instead of loading here, I'm loading in the fishing line here so I can turn. So I will load 2 bead, cross to the second one. So because the bead forms by the side, and this other fishing line that is here that looks under, I'll put 3 bead across to the third one. Across to the third bead, and then I continue the same procedure. Crossing to the end, so I ended up building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of it. So this is all I want my base to be. If you want your base to be longer, you can do that. So how I'm going to close it is, you can close it by the side, you can close it anywhere. I'll just do the usual closing, load all the 2, and that's it. So that closes it for us. So the next thing for me now today is I want to build the walls. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load 3 bead on one side. I'm going like this. So this is the hand I'm loading. If I was going like this, I would have been loading on this hand. So I'm going to load 3 bead on this hand, and I'll cross with the third bead. Now note that I didn't pass, I didn't do anything. So this side looks like, so the fishing line that I did not load bead, I'm going to pass it into this under. Can you see? And after passing it into under this other fishing line that I'm loading, I'm going to put 2 bead and I'll cross to the second bead. Now the rule of this step is whatever fishing line you pass, you don't load. Whatever fishing line you load, you don't pass. So again, I'll continue, pass the fishing line into just 1 bead, the bead that is under, add 2 bead at the other side of the fishing line that I did not pass, and then cross with the second bead. So that's all you do all the way round. Once it's time to close it, I'll show you what to do. Pass your fishing line and put 2 bead, cross with the second bead. So you're just going to continue this all the way around. So you're just going to continue this all the way around like that. Okay, so I've gotten to the end. So when you get to the end, this is how you close. Instead of just passing it into this, you pass into this and this, and then you close with 1 bead. Okay, and then you close with 1 bead. Don't mind the fact that it's looking like this. If it was this, it would be solid if it was this shape of bead. But I'm working with pearls, so it's kind of expected. And then I'll just close with one. So I'll start the joining again. I'm still going round like this, so I'm loading three here. So always remember, after closing the first step, you're adding 3 beads, and then you continue with 2 all the way. Man, that thing is quite noisy. Then I'll pass it into here, and I'll load 2 beads here and cross to the second bead. So that's how I'm just going to continue all the way around, pass it, and then put 2 beads, cross to the second bead. Okay, so I've almost gotten to the end, and it's just to close this side. And you know the usual way of closing it, you pass into here, you pass into here, and then you cross with 1. You can put the 1 in any direction. You cross with 1, and you have this. So I did 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I did 9 of, or 9 eyes all together. So I want to show you how to go ahead and make the handle. Okay, so if you would like to know how I attached the handle, how I made it and attached it, kindly click the link in the description box and be a part of my community. It's a community for craft enthusiasts. So if you're interested in making beaded bags, every other thing in between, leather craft, so click on the link below, in the link in the description box, and you'll get access to the video. Bye, see you in the next video.